Clemson's quarterback battle. We've got Hunter Johnson, Kelly Bryant, and this guy, Tom, Trevor Lawrence, who absolutely lit it up at the spring game this past weekend. The Trevor Lawrence era has begun at Clemson.
Well, maybe.
We'll say that.
Maybe.
Okay,
he looked very good in the spring game, 11 of 16, 122, and a TD. Kelly Bryant was 8 of 15, but for 35 yards. And this brings me back to the point that I made last calendar year when the season had ended and all that. I am okay with not making Kelly Bryant your starting quarterback if you're Clemson and Dabo. I know that you love Kelly Bryant, and he's been a key factor for you. He was your quarterback last year, was very good. We know he can run the football, but I don't trust him as a thrower. I think we saw that in the CFP semifinal game. He's just limited. The ceiling isn't there. He's a nice floor guy, but I would rather take my chance on one of the 2 5-star quarterbacks. Give me Trevor Lawrence or give me Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson, by the way, was pretty good as well. He did throw an interception, but he had a 14, 85 yards in a TD in that spring game as well. I think both Lawrence and Johnson bring you more from a passing perspective. Yes, we know that Kelly Bryant is a great runner, can do all these things, can make guys miss, is very dynamic in that area, but the passing is not great. And yes, we see some ability and some great flashes, but the consistency, the game in, game out, throw in, throw out consistency is simply not there. And yes, Hunter Johnson is less experienced, less Trevor Lawrence is less experienced, but I think the upside makes it worth it. If you're willing to take a risk, and let's say you're Clemson, and you know with Kelly Bryant, you're going to be one of the top 6 teams at the very least in college football, and you're going to be good enough to make it to the CFP semifinal again, just like you did last year. But are you actually good enough to beat an Alabama or an OSU or Georgia? I don't know if you are, and if that's the case, I'll take the risk because there's no job security concerns with Dabo. If he has a bad year, oh no, you can criticize him for making a bad choice at quarterback. But I would take my chances on Trevor Lawrence or Hunter Johnson. I actually went leaning towards Johnson. I thought they shouldn't have burned his red shirt last year. I thought it looked really good. But Lawrence in that spring game, the hype is here now. Now the hype is not going to go away around Lawrence, and I'm sure Kelly Bryant is going to be, hey, I'm not going to give up this job, and rightfully so. But I think that Sunshine, as I like to call Trevor because of the hair, I just think you should take that risk. Go see what happens. See what happens if you make him your starter. Maybe he struggles early on or whatever. But I think you can lose a game in the ACC and still get in. So I am willing to take that, and it is a risk. Take that risk. Go ahead and sit Kelly Bryant. Say, hey, thank you so much, but we want a guy that can take you to the next step. And I don't mean to really insult Kelly Bryant because the experience is there and he is very talented. But there's a reason that Lawrence and Johnson were so highly touted. I think the risk, but the upside makes it worth that risk. Right.
Well, I want to talk about a comment in the section below. Matt King is weighing in saying Bryant will start because of experience, something similar to what you said. No pressure because the defense will make it easy for Kelly, which is true. They are stacked
this year. The defense is going to make it very easy on that whatever player starts at quarterback for Clemson. That defense is unbelievably loaded, almost unfairly loaded. But that's also why you have a great defense. Maybe you get by with playing a younger QB. So
that's exactly. He said. He goes. But I can't wait for Lawrence, though. I can't lie.
The upside is there, and I think the talent is there, and I'm excited to see it just like he is. I do get why Dabo would maybe lean toward Kelly because of the experience, and that does matter in a big, big way at the college football level. If you have experience, it makes life a lot easier for you.
All right, well, I'm going to go with the young guns. I am throwing up the leg. I've got Trevor Lawrence. I think he's just the future star. But Bryant is going to have to fight for the starting spot. If last Saturday was any indication for the future.
I could see a scenario where Kelly Bryant is your week 1 starter, then maybe after a bye week you make the move to Lawrence. Don't count out Hunter Johnson, though. That kid is also very talented. But he's not the favorite.